tell me why this is the second time that I had walked into Sephora, because I went in last week to buy something, and I go in today, quickly buy my concealer, and this mixed girl at the front of the store, where the entrance at, is giving me ugly looks for no reason. And you are a store employee representing Sephora. Mind you, this happened last week, and I don't know this woman. I don't know her. I remember last week I was looking at the products, and she came to me and said, "I noticed you kept staring at me. Did you need something?" Oh my gosh. Honey, I'm looking at the products. I'm looking at the products. Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, if I needed help, I would honestly just went up to a store employee. I have no problem literally asking for help if I need a product. Okay. Second off, what? The kicker is, I go in today, right? I go in there, I'm trying to buy my concealer. That's all I needed. It was in and out, right? I go buy the perfume for actually one split second, and I see the same lady whispering like this to another store employee at the cashier about me. Mind you, she's onto the left side of me. And I'm like, what did I do to this woman? I don't even know you. Like, I am like, this is such mean girl, grade school behavior.
Ever step another fucking foot in a Sephora after today? I just went through the most racist shit in there. I've been in love with these Rhode vanilla peptides. I always just go to the sales associate when I go in, because I'm not looking around Sephora. I'm just looking for this Rhode lip peptide. That's the only thing I go to Sephora for, is like any of these Rhode products, right? Before she even walks me over, she tells me that they're out of the peptides. But I just walk over to look anyway. They're fully stocked. I grab my peptide, right? I hop in line. I hand the cashier the peptide, and I'm tapping to pay. Obviously, she needed to scan and I needed to tap to pay. So I tap to pay. She asked me, did I want a bag? And I'm like, no, it's just a peptide. I'm hopping right in the car. I go to reach for the peptide because I don't need a bag. I reach for the peptide and she pulls it back. This is what she does. I see that the payment screen is still there. So the money's fucking there. I was automatically thrown off when she did this. Because first of all, anytime I handed you the product, I should not be reaching for a product and you going out of your way to try and almost like dodge handing me the product that I'm in real time paying for. We are mid-transaction. So I grab it out of her hand after the transaction is complete. She fixes her fucking mouth to say out loud that I was going to snatch the product and run out of the store. We are at the end of the fucking transaction. We're at the end of the transaction. I tapped to fucking pay. What about the interaction gives? He is about to snatch the product and run out of the store at the end of the fucking transaction. She said this after the transaction was complete. So from now on, I can only buy Rhode products from World.com. Because I won't be stepping another fucking foot in a Sephora. I thought Sephora was literally a company backed by beauty and inclusivity. What about that experience was inclusive? What? I really, really want to know, Sephora. So Sephora, if you see this video, what the...
Before we start the video, okay, I have a little bit allergies, but like, ignore me on camera right now. I just have allergies, but like, it's gonna go away. But as a former Sephora girly that used to work there, who had trials and tribulations, this is all allegedly. This is all allegedly. So So let's roll the intro, get into the video, get into the things that I found when I was doing my research on this. And, you know, understanding is Sephora racist? Is the beauty inclusion act of everybody fake and phony? And as a former Sephora girly, so right there, babe, it might be true. Don't go just yet. Stay a little longer with me. Yeah. Angels, and welcome back to the channel. And if you are into beauty, you probably spent too much time and money at Sephora. But today we're gonna be diving into something that is glamorous but less glamorous. It's the allegations of racism in the beauty giant. As soon as you're right there, yeah, that's me spilling the tea. I've seen some things firsthand, and with combined with public stories and reports. Plus, it's time to talk about how bias might be lurking in those allies, in those aisles. Okay, yes, they talk about inclusivity, but there is a limit to it. So if you're new here, you're officially an angel, so please hit the the comment button, the like button, the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on more real talk content like this. And so let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen, gays and girls and dolls. Let's get into it. And so I also want to put out there, let's remember that this is based on reported incidents and studies, and I will be linking sources and descriptions of videos that we'll be using in the description box below. So let's go. And so let's start with the biggest wake-up calls. In 2019, R&B singer SZA had tweeted about being racially profiled in a store, and Cannabis, CALABASBASS in California. Trust me, I'm not from California. Okay, I'm not from Cali, so let me know if I'm pronouncing that right or wrong. But anyway, she had said that an employee had called security on her, assuming that she was stealing, and it was the classic shopping while black vibe or her moment. This blew up online, with even comedian Leslie Jones sharing similar stories from her makeup artist, and Sephora responded by closing all stores in the U.S. for an hour long doing diversity training sessions, admitting that profiling based on race isn't tolerated, but that was not enough, because critics said 1 hour after the training and basically ripped the band-aid on a bigger problem, because it can backfire if it's not done right. And so therefore, moving forward to the year 2014, Sephora faced a lawsuit for allegedly deactivating accounts of users with Asian sounding names during a big online sale. They claimed it was to stop resellers, but it's didn't really work out that way. It actually disproportionately hit Asian and Chinese origin customers, speaking cries of discrimination. And in 2021, a woman in Hong Kong called for a boycott after repeated racial profiling out of the local Sephora, sharing her own story via Instagram. And these aren't like isolated incidents, they are part of a pattern, a huge problem. And as a former employee, I faced the same thing too when I first started working there. It was mostly due to my age and my skin color. And I don't want to go too deep in it because it is traumatizing. I moved past it, but just know shopping while black is a thing, and shopping while black and being gay is a thing. I might do a part 2 video to that, but I just remember seeing fellow coworkers and certain customers more closely based on their appearance, and it can really make a question if the training actually changes everything on the sales floor. Because I remember vividly telling a coworker one time that ain't nobody doing these damn trainings, and there's a person of color. In my mind, I thought that, okay, you're black, I'm black, cool. You're Latino, you're a minority, I'm a minority. We're gonna be obviously like each other. Little did I know.
The Sephora on 34th Street racially profiled me. Let's talk about it. Because I want to say 5 minutes later, the cops walk in. So I look over at the cops because I'm going through the makeup. Cops in the corner, and I'm like, oh, who's about to get arrested? Little did I know. So I'm being nosy looking at them. They're not arresting anybody. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I move on. The fragrance is in the back of the store. So I head back there, obviously, to smell it. And I want to say 5 minutes later, the cops come back there. And I'm like, whatever. I'm not letting the cops bother me at this point. I'm just doing my thing. So I walk back up to the front to ask a lady about the makeup products. And when I'm up there, I see the cops walk by me through my peripheral. And I'm like, yeah, they're definitely here for me. Because I'm the only person that looks like me in the store. And this is 34th Street, you guys. So after she tells me whatever I need to know, I'm about to walk out. So the cops, I guess I wasn't even looking to see where they went, but just know when I was walking out that store, who was right behind me, walking behind me. So anytime I leave a store, I always stand to the side of the store and like gather my thoughts. I don't know why I do that, I just do. And the cops come, they like cut their way trying to come right next to me to look at my bag. And I looked at them crazy. And no, I did not confront them because it's 2023, like we already know what happens with black people and cops. Like I'm not trying to do that.
Some of y'all are truly diabolical. Let's look at him. He said, I got profiled as a teenager. I told my mom the employee was following me, and she made the employee follow me with a little basket and walk with us the entire time. When it was time to check out, the cashier asked, did anyone help? My mom said no. Don't you ready to get some commission? Oh, no. If I'm reading this like I'm slow, the little content joint in the way.
I did not know.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Hi, sorry. I saw you from across the store. Are you George?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, well, I just wanted to say that your videos are a little bit stupid, and I feel like they're just rude, and they're just influencing kids to do something that they're not supposed to be doing. Like, you're a boy.
It's not really my problem if your daughter is doing something maybe don't have her. How old is she?
She's none of your business. All I'm saying is that you're a boy, and you're influencing little kids to do things that they're not supposed to be doing. It goes against God's word, and you know this.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, maybe don't have your daughter be on.
And I don't want to spend too long talking about this because you know how to say low vibrations, low frequencies. I say dirty vibrations, dirty frequencies because all this is dirty and low. But in 2021, which is really not that long ago, Sephora didn't just apologize. They consumed a full study on racist bias in retail, partnering with experts like Dr. Cassie, Pittman, Claytor, Claytor, and Dr. David Crockett. And the results are seriously eye-opening because they're 3 and 5 actually retail shoppers have faced discriminatory treatment, and then 2 and 5 has saved because of their race or skin color. And then by POC, shoppers reported higher rates by 53% of Black, 36% of Latinx, compared to 24% for white shoppers. Employees aren't immune either, because 3 in 5 workers have witnessed bias at work, and 1 in 3 have also thought about quitting because of it, and higher for Black employees at 37%. And the studies also talk about invisible tax for shoppers of color, deal with surveillance longer, the wait times are being treated as less desirable, and Sephora responses are like scaling back on uniform security guards to reduce the shadowing feeling that commenting or committing to more exclusive policies at the moment, which is still not good, okay? And from my time working there, it was like I saw how product placement and for like deeper shades were often segregated and harder to find, and aligns with the study that was founded in racism in retail. And isn't just overt, it's actually really covert too. And it's also baked into policies and unconscious bias as well. But social media will keep it buzzing, formerly Twitter, which is not X. People are still calling out, still talking about it, and the lack of darker shades in stores. And just recently, I forgot there was a fashion brand, or I would say beauty brand, that released a palette or something like that, or concealers, and they all were white, and not focusing on the multitude of different races out there. But in conclusion, is Sephora racist? And while the allegations and date points and systematic issues, there are acknowledgments that and are working on as well. But like, the change takes time and real accountability. It's not gonna happen overnight. And as a former employee, I hope sharing this sparks better policies, better practices. And I just want to know, what do you guys think about it? Have you experienced bias at Sephora or at other stores? And drop your stories in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going and respectfully. So my angels, my new angels just joining me right now. If you enjoy this, if you want to continue more topics like this, just hit the like button, share button, and subscribe for more deep dives. Check the descriptions for other sources and at a Fossa Flora study if you guys are still interested in that. And just want to say thanks for watching and stay beautiful inside and out, my beautiful angels. Protect yourself. Yahweh Yeshua is with you. Ashe.